Greetings. Welcome to episode 1 in my new series titled St. Elizabeth, Jamaica need an international airport to serve the 3 southwestern parishes of Jamaica. Today's topic is the southwestern parishes of Jamaica are not getting much infrastructure investments. By southwestern parishes, I'm referring to St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland and Manchester. Whatever tourism products the Ministry of Tourism thinks best suited for St. Elizabeth and the southwest of Jamaica, that's what they should go for. However, they should not say to themselves that because the south coast have brown sand, they will not invest in the potential of the region. I'm writing this episode while I'm on vacation in Portugal in March 2023, and it's brown sand on all the beaches that I have been to. I've also been to the Canary Islands, Lanzarote, and it's black sand and lots of rocks on the beaches. I've also been to mainland Spain, and it's brown sand, yet tens of millions of tourists have visited these countries in Europe every year. The government has been spending hundreds of millions of US dollars over the past few years in each of the other 3 regions of Jamaica, namely the southeastern parishes of Clarendon, St. Catherine, Kingston, and St. Thomas, the northwestern parishes of St. James, Hanover, and Trelawney, also the northeastern parishes of St. Anne's, St. Mary, and Portland. It's time the government starts spending hundreds of millions of US dollars on the southwestern parishes as well. Each of the 3 regions of Jamaica has seen US hundreds of millions of infrastructure investments in the last 18 to 36 months. However, the 3 southwestern parishes, and especially St. Elizabeth, has not seen anything much in terms of investments. Since referring to the government in February 2023, the government has changed its mind and will now extend the Southern Coastal Highway near to Black River. However, we need much more than that. I know a bit of government funds may have been spent in Mandeville to link the Mandeville with the southeastern parishes, but nothing much has been spent in rural Manchester. Also, southern Manchester would do well with some all-inclusive hotels to create jobs for its citizens. The number of people in Manchester who are hustling on the streets in the Mandeville Town Centre, selling sweets, donuts, and other basic items, does suggest that people in Manchester need jobs. Some of those people probably hardly make any money for a hard day's hustling on the streets. However, my focus is on St. Elizabeth and how the right investments in St. Elizabeth can benefit the other southwestern parishes and Jamaica on a whole. St. Elizabeth is between Manchester to its east and Westmoreland to its west or northwest. Hence, an international airport in St. Elizabeth will serve those other 2 parishes as well. Though the government is thinking of building an international airport in Negril, which is on the border of Westmoreland and Hanover, a large portion of Westmoreland would still be served by an airport in St. Elizabeth. All infrastructure investments done in the other regions of Jamaica should start bringing in an extra revenue stream to the government in the fiscal year 2023-2024. Some of the proceeds from past investments need to be spent in the Southwestern parishes who had patiently waited for their turn to have large infrastructure investments in their parishes. Also, as the major infrastructure projects in other regions of Jamaica start coming to a close, this should free up some fiscal space for the government to start budgeting for the infrastructure projects in the southwest of the country. It would be damaging to Jamaica and on the whole for the government to keep spending all the money that the country makes on the eastern end of the country and leave out the western end of the country, except Montego Bay, where the government is creating a labor shortage due to the number of hotel franchises offered in Montego Bay. The government needs to start creating employment opportunities for all of Jamaica and to stop encouraging its citizens to go abroad to work, especially the lower working class people who go abroad to do seasonal work. It's not good when a lot of young couples with children has to rely on these types of work to survive. It's not good for the young couple, neither is it good for their children. Children need to grow up with both parents so that the country can have a stable society. No country can develop by sending their citizens abroad to work. For example, in 1950, Singapore had a population of 1 million people, while Jamaica had a population of 1.4 million people in 1950. Today, Singapore has a population of 6 million people, compared to Jamaica, less than 3 million people. Almost every country in the world with a stagnant population is a slow growing GDP country, while countries with fast growing populations, like some countries in the Middle East and some ASEAN countries like Singapore, had high GDP growth over the past few decades. And by the way, St. Elizabeth is larger than Singapore in size. Hence, Jamaica needs to keep its population so that the country can start growing rapidly. However, it's the government that needs to come up with the right policies to enable the country's economy to grow fast enough so that all its citizens can participate in the development of the country and avoid the need to go abroad to work. The government needs to create the environment so that all Jamaicans have the opportunity to stay in Jamaica and work in their local parishes and build strong family ties, strong communities, and a strong and safe country, a prosperous Jamaica, striving to achieve Jamaica Vision 2030, which is a pipe dream without rapid growth in the Jamaican economy. The quickest way to do this is through the tourism industry. The Minister of Tourism and the government acknowledges that there are no other industries in the world that can get money into the hands of poor people quicker than the tourism industry. I agree with the government on that assessment. Thanks for watching this video. To support this channel, please share and subscribe and leave your comments below. God bless you. God bless our Prime Minister. And God bless the Jamaican Parliament. And God bless Jamaica. Until my next video, peace.